What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and in this video, we're gonna hatch over 100 12-kilometer eggs, because you never know, we might get lucky with these brand new ones. We now have Shiny Volibee, and it's apparently pretty common, so let's see how it is. Maybe I'm just gonna get very lucky, or probably very unlucky, but let's dive into it with these 12 right here. Our first batch, number uno, please be a Shiny Volibee. Or a Pancham. I'm actually very happy with Pancham. Please be a good one, though. No, it's not. Number 2 is another Pancham. Weird start. Number 3. Oh, please 4, be better. Right here, right now. Or not. Okay, number 5. What do we got? Volibee. All right, there we go. Our first one. Sadly not shiny, though. At the halfway mark with number 6. What are you? An Absol. Number 7 is another Absol. 8. It's a Sandile. All right, cool. I'm down with that. Number 9 with the loud plane is a Pawniard. 10 is another Volibee. Very cool. 11, please. Another Volibee, but not shiny still, but we're getting a decent amount of them. And the final egg of batch number 1, number 12, is a freaking Absol. Great. You know, I really do love eggs. I love to cook them, I love to eat them, I love to hatch them, and I really love to raid them, especially legendary eggs. I love battling legendaries, but I wish they were as good as Shadow Legendaries. If only we could just raid Shadow Legends. Today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Every great game has some serious challenges waiting for you at the end, something you could really dig your teeth into if you want to master it. Well, in Raid Shadow Legends, that end game is the Doom Tower, and it's one heck of a ride. This huge tower is basically a giant prison. The Arbiter fought a pack of really nasty bad guys a long time ago, but she wasn't strong enough to take them out for good. So instead, she locked them up in a super massive tower until she figured out how to deal with them. Well, it's been a few thousand years or something, and there's still a Doom Tower, so I guess we know where that went. What's worse, now that Seroth is leaking back into the world, the Arbiter doesn't have the power to keep the wards up, so the Doom Tower is failing, and it's up to us to go in there and knock some heads before they get out. To climb to the top, you're gonna need an army of champions. The regular Doom Tower floors tend to be pretty easy to deal with if you've got a strong team, but the bosses are really tough, and you'll need some serious specialists if you're gonna beat them. You'll generally want ways to remove debuffs, and you'll also want to have a pretty high resistance. Lots of Doom Tower bosses ignore block debuffs, and they can do really nasty stuff to your champions, like draining their turn meters or stripping their buffs. A couple of bosses need specific mechanics to beat them, like the Scarab King. He takes barely any damage unless you reduce his max HP, and if you attack him without a shield buff, he'll wreck your whole team really fast. I could go on for ages explaining how to defeat some of these bosses, but the real fun is trying out and experimenting for yourselves. There's tons of things happening in Raid this month. Special events every day, a bunch of awesome new champions, and a brand new huge feature, Guardian Ring, that gives you a load of new ways to use your champions. And at the start of December, Raid's releasing one of its biggest, most anticipated features ever. It looks insane. With all these new updates, and even bigger one right around the corner, now's the perfect time to get started in Raid. If you wait any longer, you're only gonna get left behind. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you gotta do is click the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get access to the epic hero Chinaru, who is amazing in the Doom Tower. You'll also receive 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here, but only for new players for the next 30 days. It's now time for batch number 2. Please, Shiny Volibee. I've yet to get one. Let's see what happens. That's definitely not it. Egg number 2 of batch number 2. Dino. Exciting. Sadly not shiny, though. Number 3. Absol. 4. Volibee. Not shiny, though, unfortunately. 5. Ah, God, that's disappointing. 6. Volibee again. Come on, just please give me one shiny. Lucky number 7. No, but I mean, kinda. Wasn't shiny, but Dino. Still great. 8 again. Quillfish. That's probably the most, disappointing one. 9. Please, Sparkles. No, but close again. Man, every time I see one of those, I just get so excited for like the splittest of seconds. Number 10, please. No. 11. Still so close. And our final egg number 24 out of all of them. Ah, another Volibee, not shiny. All right, let's keep going. Time for batch number 3. I have to say, I love this Sinnoh event. Every single one of these has been 4 kilometers to walk with. It's fantastic. Number 1 is a Scraggy, not the best. Egg number 2, also I should mention, there's only 7 eggs in this batch. I ran out of time. Is a Volibee, not shiny though, sadly. Number 3. Another Volibee, still not shiny. 4. Absol. 5. Another Volibee. Number 6. Scraggy. And our final egg of this batch, lucky number 7. Please be sparkly, or not. Wow. I'll see you in the next one. It's now time for our 4th batch of 12-kilometer eggs. I only have 11. I've gone through the entirety of downtown, including some of the rougher spots. There's just not a lot of them here, but we'll see what happens. This will actually bring us up to 42, I believe, so at least we'll be back to even numbers. And the first one was a Volibee. Sadly, not a shiny one, though. I really hope we get one of those. Egg number dos is Scraggy. 3 is Larvitar. 4. Ugh, Absol. Number 5, what are you? Dino, okay. Sadly not shiny though, I still need one more as I've said multiple times, but XLs are always useful. Number 6 will be better, hopefully? No? Number 7 is, well, it was a Volibee luckily, but not a shiny one. 8, another Volibee. 9, Scraggy. 10 is Pawniard, and the final egg of batch number 4, and this will be number 42 in total, I believe, is an Absol. All right, let's go on to batch number 5. And with the next batch, we are starting off with a Volibee that still isn't shiny. Oh my goodness. Number 2, a Dino, that's cool. Number 3, another Volibee. 4, Larvitar. Number 5, another Volibee. Well, we're getting a lot of Volibees, which is nice. Number 6 is another Volibee. 7 is Scraggy. Number 8, ooh, Pancham, cool. 9, please be good. Well, Pawniard's okay. 10, another Pawniard. 11, another Volibee. So many in this batch. And the final egg of this batch, which brings us to 54, is another Volibee that isn't shiny. Man, we got a lot of Volibees in that batch, but sadly, not one of them sparkled. But, I mean, I believe it's a 1 in 50 to 1 in 75 rate, so that was pretty good. Time for batch number 6. Uno, please hook me up. Or not. 2 is a Dino. We've seen a few of these, which is nice. 3 is a Skorupi. We haven't seen one of these in a while, and I'm not really that upset about it. Number 4 is Quillfish. Man, this batch is something else. Come on, Volibee. And number 5. No. Halfway point with number 6 here. Also bad. 7 is going to be a Larvitar. 8. Hey, I'm down with that, actually. Hopefully it's good, though. Nope. 9 is, there we go, we finally got 1. 10, Pancham. 11, you are Pawniard. And the final egg of batch number 12 is going to be a Absol. All right, on to batch 7. Time for the next batch. Please, this 9, be good. I'm begging you. Let's see what happens. Egg number 1 is Larvitar. Not the best start. Egg number 2 is gonna be another Larvitar. Wonderful. Number 3 is a Dino. Ooh, cool. Number 4, Absol. 5 is going to be Volibee. Sadly not shiny. 6, please, Skorupi. 7, Scraggy. 8, another Volibee. Cool. 9, Pawniard. 10, Larvitar again. 11, Larvitar. And the final egg is another Scraggy. Cool. On to the next one. So unfortunately, there's rain, which touched the screen, so the first hatch was an 840 Pancham. That's actually pretty cool. Egg number 2 in the rain is a, well, that's fitting, it's a water type. Egg number 3 is, oh, Sandile. I'm always happy with Sandile. Please be a good Sandile. No, that's a really bad one. Number 4 is Scraggy. Number 5 is gonna be a, no, my God, 2 of them? Please, number 6 be something good. I'm begging you, something good. Okay, well, could have been shiny. Lucky number 7 is another one. Okay, still not shiny though. Number 7, another Sandile. Okay, I'm down with that. Please be good, I'm begging you. Definitely not still. 8, where's this 9? I forget, I'll have to count later. Next up, we've got a Larvitar. Okay, I think this is number 11. Cool, still not shiny though. And this should be the very final egg. It's another Sandile, that's cool, please be good. We've got 3 though, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's another bad. We got, I think, a 65, a 64, and a 66. All of these are absolutely terrible, but on that note, let's move on to the next one. Time for yet another batch of eggs. This one starts off not so great. Egg number 2, please be good, or freeze. Okay, it's an Absol. Yeah, I was hoping that was like, it had to load something shiny in. Number 3, what are you gonna be? Another Larvitar. 4 is a Volibee. 5, what are you? Another Volibee. 6 is Absol. 7, Skorupi. I was about to say Scraggy. Both of them are pretty terrible though. Number 8 is a Scraggy, there we are. Number 9, what are you? Another Larvitar. 10, Vullaby. 11. Ooh, Pancham. I'm always down with a Pancham. And the final egg of this batch is gonna be a Scraggy. On to the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually gotten over 100 eggs, so whoops on that one. This will be the last batch just cause. Number 1, no freaking way, there we go. That's a start. Oh man, this is not good, but at least we got the shiny finally. Awesome. All right, well, I'm happy. I mean, we still have 11 more eggs to go, but we finally got that shiny, so awesome on that one. Number 2 is gonna be a Scraggy. Number 3, be the second shiny I need. No, number 4. Ah, well, I mean, at least it's another Vullaby. Number 5 is Larvitar. Number 6, please be another one. No, but Pancham, I'm always down with that one, as long as it's good, but I highly doubt this one's gonna be good. Yeah, 10 off the hundo, so close. Number 7, another one. Oh, wow, another Pancham. Not quite what I meant, but, you know, it's perfectly fine. Are you good, though? No, God. 811. Ugh, maybe you'll be good to us? No. I want to say this is number 9, but I might be wrong. Number 9. Ew, that's gross. 10. Vullaby, not shiny, sadly. 11. What are you? Another Vullaby. Sadly not shiny, but I'm glad we got the 1. And that appears to be it. Oh, what the? That's weird. 0 out of 0. Let me try to hatch this real quick and then I'll catch up with you. All right, so this is actually a really weird glitch. You saw this was in an incubator, right? Well, it's not anymore. All right, well, I really hope that didn't just eat one of my incubators. It's fine. We'll hatch this by itself soon, and if it turns out to be something good, I'll show it to you, and if not, I won't show it to you. And now it's the next day, and I finally got that final egg ready to go. We'll see what happens. I don't expect anything good from it, but it is a... No way! Are you joking? We literally completed the set in one batch. This is terrible though, 687. Ooh, yeah, that's a big middle finger, thanks a lot. Well, that's actually insanely awesome. I cannot believe we just got that. Technically one batch, even though one of them was weirdly deciding not to hatch that one time. I mean, I'm glad I got that on film to prove that, but hell yeah. I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to evolve one of these eventually, but for right now, we're gonna hold off. Let's catch up inside. Now let's go over every single one of our egg hatches. In total, we hatched 114 12-kilometer eggs, and these are the results from those eggs. For Absol, we got 12 of them. For Pawniard, we got 7 of them. For Larvitar, we got 17 of them. For Scraggy, 14. Vullaby, 35 of them, which is a lot. Sandile, we got 5. Dino, we got 6. Quillfish, we got 5. Skorupi, we got 5. And for Pancham, we got 8. So out of 114 eggs, 35 of them were Vullaby, which is a 30 to 31% chance, which is not the worst, especially because that is the brand new shiny, and it is kind of useful. I mean, people use it in Great League and in Ultra League, so it has play, and you get a lot of XLs from them, so yeah, I mean, not the worst, you know, range of stuff, period. I mean, like, a lot of this stuff is good for, like, megas, like Absol, you know, Tyranitar eventually will have its mega, might be pretty useful, you know, and so we're getting a lot of XLs for those, and then there's also the PvP Pokemon, like Scraggy, and then, of course, you know, Dino's rare, so there's always a chance there, but yeah, I would say in total, I mean, that's 114 eggs, which means 114 liters, which, even though I didn't pay for every single one of the rocket radars, I did pay for a vast majority, but if we did pay for every single one of them, that's $228 alone, and that's not including the incubators as well, so are these eggs worth it? Yes and no. You see, they're useful in terms of XLs, you're getting possible hundos, things to trade with people, like the Vullabys. People love doing fresh trades with those to try to get PvP IVs on them. But for shiny hunting, not so much, I would say. Even though there's some things with boosted rates in here, like Dino and Vullaby, and Absol is also one of the boosted ones, but there's also quite a few full odds ones there, like Larvitar is one of them for sure, Skorupi is another one of them, and then there's a few in here that can't be shiny, so is it worth it for the shiny hunters? Possibly, you could get lucky, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. It's more for if you really want to grind XL candies. And again, out of 114 eggs, I only hatched 2 shinies for the final batch that I wasn't even going to do in front of the camera until I realized I had made a mistake. So if we even remove the final batch, that would be no shinies at all. But speaking of the shinies, let's evolve one of these shiny Volibes. Both of them are pretty awful. This one is a 10, 15, 10, big middle finger, gotta love it. And then the other one is a 10, 15, 12. So they're both pretty terrible. I'm feeling like I should probably do, I don't really care, but let's do the better one. I want to lucky reroll this with somebody in the future, but I do want to get the shiny in the shiny deck, so let's freaking do this. I mean, it's gonna look good. I already like shiny Volibee. I think it looks pretty decent. I like how it changes pretty decently. Not a ton, but it's definitely very noticeable. But Mandibuzz is gonna look really good because of that pinkish purple frill and everything. Look at that. That looks so good. I really want to get a good one for Ultra League because if you look at my XL candies, you can tell I've probably been hatching a few of these, you know? 1,659 XLs, just a little bit, right? So yeah, definitely in the future, I want to lucky reroll one of these bad boys, and hopefully get a good one that I will max all the way to level 50, and then I could use it in Ultra League, because these things are gross in Ultra League. They're really, really good. Especially Snarl or Air Cutter, or not Air Cutter. What's the other move here? Let's just check it real quick. Air Slash, that's what it is. It's just got fantastic moves, and can counter a lot of things in both Great and Ultra League, so I would definitely like to have a good one for those. And now that we've done that shiny evolution, we're gonna wrap up the video here, but again, big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for supporting the channel, especially for when we do videos like these. These are a very costly video to make, so it's very helpful that they support the channel, so definitely check them out by clicking the link in the description box below, but also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.